wanted to talk about AC Milan before we move on. Um, champions, Serie A champions, but struggling in this group. Looks like they're going to Europa. Are we disappointed? What's happening? What's happening here?
Are we sure that they're going to Europa? That's one thing we have to ask. Are we sure that they're going? They might get out in this group. Another thing. So it's tricky, man. As I've said at the beginning of the first 5 games, which I saw actually in their league, AC it looks like a different team. I don't know if because they were stingy on the transfer, but Mira, as a football lover, I always say that as a team, if you have achieved something this season, you don't have to change the team, the whole team. I change something somewhere. You understand? So that now the teams they know the style of AC Milan. They know that AC are gonna play this. This is how AC Milan are gonna play. You understand? So we all know what to expect from them. That's what I said about Liverpool team. We know the system. This is how Liverpool are gonna play. Same thing is happening to AC. We know AC it's gonna play like this. So I feel like that they have to change their style of football. You understand? They have to change something, not their style, but something. They have to change something. So I doubt, man, it's gonna be. They can still make it at the top 2, but it's gonna be a tough one. It don't be an easy ride for them. Don't be an easy ride.
Well, I do hope for this because it's a big team, a big reputation. I do hope they do advance, but they're struggling. Number 5 in Syria at the moment, leaking goals. I think they've conceded more goals in the top 6 than any other team. So I'm not confident that they will make it through. Salzburg, it's a very high tempo playing scoring team, and that last game, because it's the last game, the game against Salzburg, it might be the decider. But yeah, we'll see. Hopefully, they do make it through. Let's go to Real Madrid, gentlemen. Group F. They survived a bit of a scare. It was almost a sheriff moment. But I love the fight. I love the fact that they last minute, literally last minute,
Of course.
they scored that goal. Anika, were they not focused on this game? Were they looking at the weekend, Sunday, Clásico?
No, dog. Madrid just don't care. Like, I don't know what's happening with Madrid. They just don't care. Those guys can play Mallorca and be like, I'm fine, come. And then they decide 20 minutes. So yeah, no. So I wasn't shocked. I wasn't shocked that when Shakhtar were leading that this might be a draw or even a win for Madrid.
Okay.
But
Then
for me, I feel like they did look at the Barca game because they didn't come with that team actually. The first 11, because they started for Hazard, you understand. They gave other players chances actually to just play a little bit, to have those minutes. But then second half they made those changes. That's when you started to see that Madrid wants to win this game actually. They started to make those changes. I just like their fighting spirit. Like Madrid, dog, there's something wrong about that team. I don't know what that guy does in the dressing room, dog. Like he doesn't even speak or even say. He doesn't even speak at the touchline. Like he will just stand there. Look at you, dog. And then everyone will start running all over the place, just doing something. That's what Rudiger did, dog. Just like he was fighting. He was fighting.
Yeah.
Like he even scored a goal. He had blood on his head. He didn't even see. He just stood up and like, guys, what's happening? Why are you looking at me like that? They were like, hey, dog, blood, dog. Like
blood. No, Rudiger is definitely a warrior. I think he caught or he brought that warrior spirit when he came to the team. Definitely.
So,
Terence, Leipzig. Number 2, is it a done deal, or do you feel like maybe Shakhtar can come through and shock them?
honestly speaking, one would just say that Leipzig was or Leipzig is supposed to just go straight through and just keep it in the bag. But Shakhtar, I don't know. They have this young boy, young talent. What's his name? Mudrik. I think it's Mudrik. Oh, yeah. I feel like maybe they do have a team that is what you call it, that really wants to make it out of the group stages. So it's not gonna be easy if they do. It's gonna be fighting and scratching and pinching there, and yeah, it's not gonna be a cute one. But I think they're all gonna fight till the end, honestly. And we're playing. Don't forget, we're also playing Champions League. It's not just teams dream to play in this high caliber of competition. So everyone is just gonna be like, even though it's our last match, there's nothing that can change it. But let me just play for pride for my team, for winning the badge once again. It's a big competition, so nothing is gonna come easy. Because also, one thing that I've realized over this week is that even small teams are really just calling out things that are, they're shocking. Like for instance, Man City drawing. I didn't expect that. Like maybe they were just like, let's focus on the weekend or whatever. But small teams, or I wouldn't say small teams, but teams that we don't generally watch are really coming to the show, and they're showing up. And some teams that we are really expecting to show up are really not, honestly. Like your likes of Juventus, Sevilla. Yeah, if I can say the least. Like, hey, it's another one. Like PSG throwing is just
Okay, sorry for this. I know some fans are gonna be here on the channel. I'm opening all wounds actually. I'm going back to Barca. That's what
Why?
That's what I was saying. I did say this way before. That there is that small team in their group. What's the name? Victoria.
Victoria
I
Prison.
said when it comes to Victoria, they are everyone has to chow them on the group. But Victoria it's gonna cost
They are the whole of the group.
on that group. The last game, Victoria gonna be home. So that's a chance whereby they have to fight. You understand? Whenever a small team is at home at that small stadium of theirs, they're used to that small pitch. They're used to
Are you saying what I think you're saying?
Yes, I'm saying what I'm saying. They can draw or win against Barca. If Barca is not careful, I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
You heard it first.
I can.
You heard it first here.
I'm putting 400 on it.
400. Now you must I can't start please the best for you.
Anika, a response to that quickly.
Guys, even when it comes to leagues, by the time Victoria is playing that game with Barca, they won't have anything to play for. They'll be like, fuck you.
Yeah.
And at that point, I'm sure that Barca themselves will be like, we're out. So
you can say you're out.
Why? We're out.
The last game, Inter is playing.
If Inter win a game, we are done.
So Inter can still
the next game is against Victoria.
The next game is Victoria. So
if Inter win, Barca lose against Bayern, then it's done.
DK,
Besides,
if Inter wins, we are done. Like we can't qualify.
Inter just win that one win.
But if Inter draws,
One
that's fine. Let me not give myself hope. Continue talking.
Let's just agree that they're out. All right, let's move on to Group G, gentlemen. Another interesting group. Man City. Anika, would you say that Pep was resting players for Liverpool? And is he justified given that Liverpool is Liverpool at the moment? Should he fear them? Should he be worried about them? Because it seems to me as if he was resting players. He thinks the group is done, and he just fielded a second string team, if you can put it that way.
Listen, I know deep down Pep, whatever players that he puts into the squad, he wants them to perform.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if we're playing Liverpool or if you are third fiddle in the squad, you must perform.
Yeah.
But again, deep down, Pep knows I cannot let Arsenal get ahead of me. So any team, even if we were playing Leeds or whatever, City know that, and Liverpool is a big team. There's that rivalry. Obviously, I think they're gonna come and play in that game. So I think, yeah, deep down he wanted those players to perform, but also deep down he was thinking about the Liverpool game for sure. And again, Pep is one of those people. If you fuck up during a game, he will keep all of you on that field to say, fix your fucking problem. You caused this, you guys are gonna fix it. So yeah, that's Pep for me.
Like honestly, also with the game, just to jump ahead, like even the goal that was disallowed, beautiful goal, I won't lie. Where apparently touched Maris's head, that was a beautiful goal. But after after that and the missed penalty, I just saw that I know the day was done. The day was done for City.
Yeah.
And also
just look at day.
I also want to cause an uproar. I see Liverpool causing trouble for City this weekend. I said this on the channel.
Same causing. What are you saying? Causing trouble.
Causing trouble.
No.
I'm saying that Liverpool is gonna win this weekend.
Sharp.
Never.
That's what we want.
Man, I just hope that City can solve Liverpool. Arsenal can't get away with the league though. Never. I rather die. Arsenal can't get away with the league. The guy. We rather take it to a Farmers League, BK. Never. Arsenal don't. Come on, BK. Come on. I want to
play a difficult team.
So you choose to play Leeds over City. That's what you're saying.
Right, but we don't need Barclays now.
Yeah.
From what we saw last week with Arsenal and Liverpool, I think City should win this one, but we'll discuss that one a bit later.
Yeah.
Let's finish this group and discuss Group H, because there's not much else to discuss in Group G. I think it's pretty much straightforward. Dortmund, City. Gentlemen, agreed? Dortmund, City?
Yeah,
Both
definitely.
Definitely.
Theo doesn't agree with you.
So the last group.
Theo doesn't agree with you.
I didn't say anything.
Why checking if you are still alive?
Nah, I am. I'm just having trouble with the laptop, with the password. So I ended up logging on with my phone.
All right. No worries. Gentlemen, this PSG debate, it caused a bit of a ruckus last time we spoke about it. But I want to put it out maybe to Theo. Does Mbappe have too much power in this squad?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think actually.
I mean, guys, for a player to say he wants Neymar gone, he doesn't want to play as a striker. January he wants to leave, and he just signed a contract.
Now he's saying that he doesn't like the tactics of the coach.
So what must happen?
He must go to Barclays. Must go to Barclays.
And now there's the stories of a swap deal between Liverpool and PSG. I don't know if you read those reports. I don't know how accurate they are. Salah for Mbappe. Theo, do you think that would be a great fit for PSG? Salah, Messi, Neymar?
Nah, for PSG would be a huge loss if they lose Mbappe for Salah. Nah. I don't, and then it won't work.
What won't work? Will the
Salah play Salah, Neymar, and Messi? It's not the perfect combination for me. I don't think they'll mend in together. Salah's playing style Salah is also selfish actually. If you remember most of the game last season.
Yeah.
Who else is selfish?
Like I support you. Like,
but who else is selfish?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm coming to you.
Yeah.
Like
Mbappe is selfish.
Yeah.
Agree or removing Mbappe. Mbappe is
Yeah,
in the squad.
we're removing Mbappe. Fine.
Okay.
Meaning Salah will do the same thing as Mbappe was doing.
Which is?
not providing, like not passing a simple pass, a tap in, giving Neymar a tap in.
He doesn't
Why?
need to. Guys,
What do you mean? You had to. Okay, you are
Between
okay, I
Mbappe
was
and
like,
Salah, between
Yeah.
Mbappe and Salah, Salah
Yes.
is the most selfish person.
Yeah, but
Remember
Mbappe-
what he was doing last season.
but that's not
He
the issue.
a lot of
That's not the issue here, guys.
Okay,
Yeah.
That's
what's
not
the
the
issue?
issue here. The issue is that Mbappe doesn't want to play. Right now, it's not the problem that he's selfish or anything.
Why doesn't he
He
want
doesn't want to play for PSG. And
Why?
he doesn't want to play up
He
front
doesn't want
because
to play in the
He's-
middle. He doesn't want to play in the middle.
tired of seeing Neymar and Messi dribble everyone in the
You
16,
wanna be
and
the
Neymar
star
is
player,
just has to
you
run. Do you understand?
That's the
You understand?
thing. He wants to run.
he wants to be the star player.
If I am Muhammad Salah,
Yeah.
which one would I take? Ne? I'm not gonna say play up front exactly, but which one would I take? Where I have to provide for Nunes, ne?
Mhm.
Or Messi and Neymar just give me the ball.
That's better. Salah will choose Neymar and Messi.
Do you understand?
Giving you the ball.
Hey.
Will they give you the ball?
They will.
Those guys are not selfish, dog.
Messi will give you the ball.
Those guys are not
Yeah,
selfish.
listen,
Yeah. Okay.
Gladly.
Okay. They will give me the ball.
And
Will I
Mbappe-
give them the ball?
Who?
Me as Salah.
If Messi passes you the ball, why you
To finish. If there,
How
is a,
Muna, you can also finish it.
if there is a better chance of me providing.
Yeah, if there's a better chance, of course, you can do it.
Mbappe
Salah and
doesn't-
Mane used to do that. That's what I'm saying. The issue here is not that, it's not the selfishness. Mbappe does not want to play striker, ne? Of which he wants a striker ahead of him, of which Liverpool has 3 of them. Do you understand? But now you're Salah, okay, the Salah one, me seeing Salah having to provide for Nunes, it hurts, honestly, I have to say. I know the Salah used to get into the box and kill. You understand? Not now, I have to go for it. But Mbappe wants to do that. So I'm saying, to answer you, BK, yes, it's a good idea.
And another thing is, the reason Mbappe wants to leave, it's because of the relationship of Neymar and Messi. There's nothing else. He wants to be the star man, and those two have a very good bond and relationship, and it's taking all the glory from him. So that's another thing.
Let me throw something else in there for the sake of argument on this one, to say World Cup is coming up. Mbappe wants to play in the position that he's best suited for. Is he not correct in saying, guys, I want to play from the flank, not on the center? I'm talking Mbappe now.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
the World Cup is coming. He wants to play in his best position. Obviously, in France, there's Benz. He can't play that position. So he wants to play in a position whereby it's most suited for him, and he can run at defenders. He can do whatever he wants to do. So can I put that question out there and ask you guys, maybe Preet, you can take this one and explain.
No, you know what he said during international football? It was like, I enjoy playing international football than my club football. Because at France, they give me what I want. You understand? Which comes to Anika. It's right. He doesn't play as a striker at France. You understand? He plays more on the wing, on the flank. So that's why
Exactly.
he enjoys most. So that's why he said that he enjoys international football than club football, because at PSG, they play him as a striker, a position which he doesn't like, actually. He feels like he's still young to be at that position. You understand? Yeah, and he still wants to run. You're correct. He wants to run.
I see Theo disagreeing, but let me give it to
Yeah.
Anika first before we go to Theo on this one.
Oh, before, you know why? Let me finish my argument. Why? Before everyone kills me with this. Mbappe looks up to Ronaldo. You understand? So yeah, he's trying to adapt that thing here.
If you say he wants to go to United.
No, it's not going to United. He wants to adapt that thing of Ronaldo, of like everything which Ronaldo did, he wants to do it. You understand? Ronaldo started on the flanks, he went on the middle, and then went further on his career, went on to be a striker. You understand? That's what Mbappe is trying to do, actually. He's enjoying being on the flank at the moment because he still have the capacity, the speed, the styles, everything to be on the flank, cutting in, doing all of those things. If you could see his style of football, which he plays on France, you will see a different Mbappe than in PSG.
Anika?
Yeah, there's a lot to unwrap in this one. With what you spoke about, BK, to say that, yeah, to get ready for the World Cup, you would want to play his position. But BK, we're professionals, man. Dog, if the coach says play there, man. Honestly, I'm putting you there for a reason. But again, I would also understand why he's pissed, because he said, I want a 9. Then they sold that guy who didn't deserve to be at PSG. What was his name? Icardi. Yeah.
Mhm.
But it's too much power. It's too much power for you to say, I want a player gone. At that age, and you can already see that this boy has an ego. It's too much power. It's too much power, and PSG are repeating the same mistakes of having all those egos at that club. And they say that this coach, I can't pronounce his name.
Galtier.
Yeah, Galtier, he's strict. But in that situation, he can't, because they've given the boy power, they've given him promises. Yeah, it's a difficult one, honestly. It's a difficult one.
Theo, what do you say? Is Mbappe being a baby, or is he justified? His World Cup is coming. He wants to play in his best position.
Nah, I just have to disagree with what Pretty said. Totally disagree. It's not about position to me with Mbappe. It's all about being a star player.
Okay.
Please, it's all about the difference between France and PSG. Mbappe in France is the star player. The reason the president forced him to stay in France that time, because he is the face of the France national team. You understand?
Sure.
So it's not about position. Like a lot of players, if you can check, they don't play the same position in club football and international football, and they still play very well. Mostly on the France team. A lot of players dating back to Pogba, Kante, they don't play the same way in the club level. So it's not about that. It's not about that. It's just being Mbappe, wanting to be a star. He's young, he's naive. If you can, like Anika said, they're giving a child too much power. It's gonna hurt him. You cannot give a child a power that was given to Messi and Ronaldo in their prime. He's still young to have that power. Like, you cannot be having meetings with the president while you're young like that and have too much power. It's not good. Mbappe should be playing where he's playing. It's gonna be beneficial for him if he changes positions, because he's going to learn a new style in that position. If he wants to be like Ronaldo played a lot of position. If you check, striker, left, right, behind striker. So why doesn't he try to play that striker position? Because he knows at France he will have the freedom because there's Benzema.
Okay.
So he's just being a baby.
But bottom line, he did not learn from, let's say, Neymar's mistake. Neymar left Barca to say, hey, I want to be the star. Then he went to PSG,
Exactly.
then it didn't work out for him. Now,
Mbappe.
He's seeing the mistake of not going to Real Madrid right now. He's seeing the mistakes of not going. He was going to be the star player there. Perez was going to be like, hey, best friend.
Yeah, that is true. He was going to be the star player.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, I want to ask Terence this one. Can Benfica cause an upset in this group and top the group?
Yeah, definitely, because I'm sure that PSG still needs to play Benfica, if I'm not mistaken. They're done. Okay, so if PSG continues with what they're doing, yeah, maybe it's quite possible. It's quite possible, definitely. You disagree?
Well, their level on point.
Yeah, I disagree.
Juventus might want to fight and against PSG. I feel like an upset can happen. I feel like
it's not possible. It's not possible. PSG got discovered. Like, it's Maccabi, it's Juventus next. So I think they're
Benfica the
gonna
same.
pull. They're gonna pull together and then win. Maccabi, it's a walkover. Let's call it a walkover.
Don't,
Maccabi.
don't
say
disrespect Maccabi.
Ah,
Don't
just
disrespect
be-
Maccabi.
just because of Juventus Nyana.
Don't disrespect
Juventus Nyana. Juventus Nyana.
They all look
Ah,
fine, my brother.
There is no Messi there. There is no Messi there. Messi is out.
Juventus Nyana. You're singing
Ah.
praises for
I'd
Maccabi.
rather trust,
Disrespect
I'd
Maccabi.
rather trust Maccabi than Juventus. And it's fun.
I don't trust
And it's
PSG, to be honest. Remember in the last Zoom, I said they have too many star players. They don't combine well. I don't trust them. But with Maccabi, I don't see them. Actually, also Juventus, it's a disjointed team. I'm
Can I
saying
ask
it
you
again.
something to you? Before
Yeah.
we close, let me ask you something. Don't you think that after that win of Maccabi, they have that feeling, we can go to Europe.
Sure.
We have
It's a
to fight to go to
one hit
Europe.
wonder.
Eh?
One hit wonder, my guy. It's a one hit wonder.
Listen to
Let
this,
it
my
go.
brother.
Let it go.
Listen to
It's
this.
Juventus.
They have a chance. They can kick out Juventus.
It's more like what's that team? It's more like Brighton. No, it's more like Norwich beating
Arsenal.
Man United not Man United. Actually, it's more like Norwich beating Manchester City. It's a one hit
But
one.
all they have to do, I don't know their fixtures. If they have a fixture at home, can you check for me? If they have a fixture at home against Benfica or PSG, if they have a fixture at home, they're away at PSG. Okay, sharp. It's a walk off. They're home against Benfica. Don't you feel like they can win or draw against Benfica? Obviously, Juve, they're gonna lose against PSG. They're gonna lose against Benfica. Because Benfica, they're home against Juventus. And PSG are away to Juventus.
Let me close this one by saying Benfica is highly underrated. I mean, last season they were in the group with Bayern and Barca.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And they made it
Thank
through.
you.
At the
Yes.
expense of Barca.
Thank
Now they're
you.
in the group, Juve and PSG.
My brother, when I don't know who you're
I
supporting,
didn't
I don't know who you're
understand.
supporting.
You're supporting us now.
Why?
I
didn't mean to
You're
offend.
supporting us now.
No. Now I'm standing with the fact that you said Maccabi will upset Benfica.
No.
Listen to what was
Yeah.
now. We're saying that Juventus, they are
Yeah.
away at Benfica, which they are gonna lose.
Oh.
And they're home.
Oh yeah.
And they're home with PSG. You
They are
understand?
gone.
You understand?
They
They're home.
might even go down, not to Europe, those ones.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
I'm agreeing with you there.
All right.
They might even go down.
Gentlemen.
Benfica is a very dangerous team. Check on the league. They can and Porto, they can go a long streak without losing.
Number one.
Yeah.
Number one.
Yeah.
Let's go EPL. Let's go EPL.
All right, gentlemen, let us jump into the Barclays Premier League. Well, what are we doing Saturday, guys? Terrible fixtures.
You're terrible.
BK, I wish we had the energy to drink. We're gonna drink Saturday, but we don't have the energy because all the matches are boring. The match is on Sunday. Sunday it's
All the
going
five
down.
matches. All the 5 matches.
Sunday's going. Big guns are gonna cry. Arsenal is gonna cry. City is gonna cry.
I don't know what they're talking about.
Chelsea are going at the top 3. Man, you are going at the top 4.
Yeah,
It's
wow.
gonna be a nice weekend.
All right, gentlemen,
Saturday.
let us have a
Let's
look
start.
at those fixtures. So these are the fixtures. Let us look at, we're gonna start with the first one, actually. On Saturday, the top fixture on Saturday is Tottenham versus Everton.
Yeah,
They'll play good football, right?
yeah.
It's not the top one.
Theo's football.
It's not the top one.
The type of football that Theo loves.
Theo, do you
No,
agree?
the top match on Saturday, it's Leicester and Crystal Palace. Yes. Yes.
Nah, Leicester not the same.
What's
Leicester not the
Everton,
same.
guys? What's Everton?
So, are you saying they're gonna win? Spurs.
Obvious. It's Everton.
You're recording.
Oh.
For me. Oh, they're home. Okay. Whenever Tottenham are home, they're playing a different style of football. They try to attack.
No, I'm just saying, you know, with Leicester have a very bad form. Yeah, we're checking odds there. Let's look at the odds. Leicester having a very bad form. I think they lost the last game, right?
Yeah, they
Yes.
haven't won in a while. Like,
And then Crystal Palace, you know, hey, they can upset and they can play. If Zaha is in the mood, if the players are in the mood, they can play. That's why I'm saying this game is it's the game of Saturday. Let me tell you that.
All right.
I don't
all
see
right.
anything.
Let us move on and go on to Sunday at 3 p.m. We've got Aston Villa versus Chelsea. Theo, talk to me. Talk to
Yeah,
me. Another win for
I'm
Potter.
scared. I'm scared of them. I
Yes,
won't
eh?
lie. Yeah, I'm scared of Aston Villa. Hey, that team nearly kicked us from Champions League football that other season.
Okay.
Hey, they can play, you know, with Coutinho, Watkins. Hey, they're good. Is it Douglas Costa? I think. Yeah, hey, they have good players. Aston Villa, I'm scared of them, but I'm going with Chelsea, you know.
BK, talk to me, dog.
Aston Villa. Listen, every time they play, I feel like something can happen. They're a very stubborn team. The midfield, they're on you. They're on you. So it'll be an interesting game. I feel like a draw. I feel like a draw on this one.
All right. Then we also go at 3 p.m. to Old Trafford, where Manchester United host the richest club in the world. Pity.
This one is gonna be a tricky one. One thing about Newcastle, they're good. They're good. Actually, this season I intend to like their football than previous seasons. They're playing much better football, and they have good players also on their team. But dog, we haven't been home for so long.
Old Trafford.
The atmosphere, the
Theatre of dreams.
theatre of dreams.
Theatre of dreams.
We're going on the top 4 BK for this one. It's either we go
Oh
on
yes,
out
oh
or
yes,
it's,
oh yes, oh yes.
yes, it's either we go on out or it's nothing. Because I feel like, yeah, we have to do better though. We have to be there. For me, I'm just happy that Casemiro is gonna start. He's gonna have control in the middle. So it's gonna be an interesting game, actually. It's gonna be an interesting game. I'm looking forward to it. So yeah, I have nothing much to say about it.
Terry, how do you feel about this game?
Newcastle and Man United. Interesting. It's gonna be. I think among the other 2 big matches, I really think it's gonna be an interesting game. I like the football that Newcastle's playing. They just there's a buzz. I could say there's literally a buzz. The one person that I'm happy about is Bruno Guimaraes. Almiron is showing up also there at Newcastle. Saint Maximum, I'm not too sure if he's back yet, but if they have a fully fit squad, I could see a very interesting game with a lot of goals.
You know what, Terrence? I just remembered the last time you were on the channel, you said on record that there's no point for United to sign Antonio.
I remember.
How do you feel now?
There's no point.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Record.
On record, I said
No.
Man United, listen, Man United won't sign Anthony because Anthony is quite clear that he's going to stay at Ajax.
But you said there's no point for them to sign him.
There's no point to sign him.
Yeah.
We can go back.
Yes.
We can go
I
back.
think
That's
it's
it.
episode 5, man.
We can go back. We can go back. I said
We will look for that.
Yeah, we definitely look for it. We'll play it back. But one thing that I can say is that I really was in the belief that he was going to stay in Italy. And I apologize on live that, yes, I got it wrong.
We'll make you apologize twice. All right.
Money can buy everything.
All right. Then we go to our other 3 p.m. game where log leaders are hosted by Leeds United. Terry, are you guys going 4 points ahead of City this weekend.
4 points.
Don't discuss City and Liverpool yet. But are
Yeah,
you guys
we-
winning this game?
Here we go. Arsenal, here we go.
Okay.
Here we go.
DK?
2-0. To Arsenal.
Arsenal win. Arsenal win this game for sure.
Theo?
I'm going with Arsenal. Leeds are dead.
It is the only one who disagrees with you guys.
Guys,
Pretty that is not,
this
is not
this
fine.
weekend it's gonna be BK, I'm telling you. You see, after this weekend, you'll feel like we have a chance of winning the league and then they hoy us. But then
Hey, Pretty hates Arsenal.
I'm telling you, you feel like we have a chance of winning the league and then we lose. Because we're gonna play Tottenham during the week. And then like I feel
Yeah.
like yeah,
And then
I
the
feel
weekend
like,
is Chelsea.
yeah, I feel like both City and Arsenal somehow, somewhere they're gonna flow. And this is the moment where they're gonna flow.
On record.
On record.
Okay.
For me,
Not Arsenal.
it's either they both teams
Not Arsenal.
both teams, it's either they lose, they draw, or one team lose. I can't say
Pretty.
anything.
Have you watched an Arsenal game?
I've watched all the Arsenal games.
Especially the United.
Yes,
I hate those-
especially
I
the
hate
3-1-1.
those guys.
Especially the 3-1-1.
I hate
Alright.
those guys, ne? I hate Arsenal more than Tottenham, but hey, they're playing very well. I watched their game. You can even go and watch now. They're playing.
Let us just have a look at
Yeah.
that and see.
1-0 up.
All right.
Yeah. Arsenal is good, guy.
And then we go to the main game, which
The
is
big one.
Liverpool versus Manchester City. Liverpool at Anfield hosting the champions. Haaland versus Van Dijk. Haaland versus Nunes.
You just say Haaland versus the new Maguire.
Thank
Ah,
you.
come on. I was trying to be poetic here.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hey,
Van Dijk has been flopping lately. Yeah.
All right. All right.
I hate City. I so
let
wish
me
and
throw this question at you. I'm going to come back to Terence.
Yeah,
Theo,
yeah.
does Trent start this game versus Grealish versus Foden?
Can I ask before I answer? Is he injured or is he good?
It's good. Is it wrong?
injured.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, he's gone.
I
Yeah,
think
He's gone.
I
Him
think
and
he's
Diaz-
injured because
Diaz is coming back after World Cup, actually, also.
Yeah,
Is what?
I think he's gonna come back during the World Cup.
Diaz is injured. He's coming back after World Cup.
after the World Cup.
So
Yeah.
so with Liverpool having those players out, the odds are against them. So I so wish for them to win. I don't love City. I hate City with all my heart. Yeah, I hate City. I so wish for Liverpool to win. Actually, they can even draw them because but the odds are not against them. I mean, are not
Okay.
with them.
Can I ask you something? Did you see
Yeah.
Liverpool play yesterday?
Mm.
Like Gomez did what we were talking about on Tuesday, isn't it?
Mm.
He defended well, actually.
But you
Mhm.
Yes, I said that if they play Gomez on the right, meaning that
Mhm.
they don't give us. No, listen, on record. Listen, let me come back.
Nah.
Listen.